we are live. Got the go live messages up. We are continuing in Doom the Dark Ages today. We are on chapter... of 22. I don't know why it doesn't have the number underneath in this menu. It does as you're going through, but not here, apparently. So we are more than halfway there. Whew. Ready to hop back in. Let me make a slight adjustment to my mic stand here. Yeah, okay. Looks good. Alright, here we go. What? That is not a thing I did. Okay, come again? Acquire all shield base, shield rune, and melee weapon upgrades? Yeah, not a thing. I have not done that. Weird. Okay, all leader demons, damage demons 250, auto turret rounds, chase and destroy 2 Hellfighter ships. So we've got the dragon at some point in there. And we are almost finished with that, so I can go back to my spiker or whatever.
Why would they hide this from us? The makers didn't know it was here. Hold your position.
Oh, and I also should, you know, check the map for secrets and stuff. Alright. Right back into the action. All right. Okay, that is that challenge complete, which means I get to go back to... What the fuck are you? Alright, bring it on. Komodo champion, huh? That did not feel lethal to me. Didn't see that follow-up coming. There we are.
We found a control switch.
Kill a Komodo demon, not the Komodo demon. Would suggest certain things about my future. Fucking A. Alright. Alright, something over here. Drop down, maybe? Pardon me. The shovelware called McAfee on my computer is trying to advertise at me. Really do need to go in and make an effort to uninstall that. Alright. Got that, and I'm not seeing any other secrets around currently. Nothing here. Nothing over here. Just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, I think this is the first one of these we've seen.
The church wants the Creed and Thera safely returned, and they're willing to help. According to the Makers, inside this tomb is a deity that will lead you to their location. The Bishop's ministry has asked that the Slayer alone take this mission. They trust no one else. I cannot disobey the church, but we'll be on alert.
Hey, Surratt, what are we doing? Point of no return. That's okay, because we've determined that we are good. That said, we do want to double check
The entire structure was built.
our challenges. So, 250 auto turret rounds, kill all leader demons, chase and destroy 2 Hellfighter ships.
Just to
Alright.
keep this creature in stasis. We need to wake it up. Makers have given us directions.
Targets identified. Locking coordinates.
Okay. See, I kind of figured. One. Alright. We looking at anything in that area? Damn. zooming out is difficult on this. Understandably challenging given the size of the map, but still. Okay. Just trying to make sure there's nothing that Surratt can pick up, which I don't think there is, but... Oh, did that tentacle count as a demon? It did not. Okay. Didn't figure, but... Okay, so see, I got a landing zone. But are there demons around the landing zone that I can access without Surratt? Because I'm thinking flybys are the way to do this. Okay, and I can't get back on Surratt immediately, which is fine. Also, obviously, the hell ships didn't count as demons for the purpose of the challenge. Not shocking. Would have just been convenient. Though, thus far, I've had exactly no opportunities to use the auto turret on the demons, so who knows? Alright, man cannon up. And, okay, we got a toy, we got some gold, we got a ruby. Works for me. Alright. Now. Come on. A little more green. There we are. Fucking dickhead. Alright, come on. Well, it wasn't smooth, but we were out there. Alright. Fly and leap up from where? Right there. That'll do. Unless, of course, it doesn't. Okay, the auto-pathing on that was, what's a word for that? Bad. It was bad. Could have used a bit more QA. Ooh, rewards points, hooray! What toy did I get? Arachnotron. Spider device. That'll do. Okay. How might one get down there? Could work. Well, that did not. Okay. So that appears to be the way out of there. Question is, how to get in there. Okay, so that does not count. Back over this way, perhaps. Is there a way to drop down? If there is, I admit I am having trouble finding it. Could be relevant. Potentially. Aha. Relevant enough. And there's our way out. Alright. Okay, can I make a flying leap off there? I don't think so, but one way to find out. No, not even close. Though, actually, hold on. No, still no, but closer than I figured. Okay. Okay. I ain't gonna make that jump. What am I looking at here? Is there a man cannon from down below? That's interesting. I don't think I can, but boy, am I close to actually making that. Feels like he should be able to mantle there. Gotta say, I don't see a method by which I can get back. Fuck. Oh, then again. Huh. Just some ammo real quick. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Ah. Got it. How might one drop that? Okay. There we are. Okay. Man cannon active. There we go. Got gold. Got ruby. Okay, at least I wasn't missing anything earlier, but sorry for how damn long it took me. Okay. Do believe those were all the secrets there. And anything else? Yes. Way down, but yes. That'll do. Remember that thing I said about there being more than one Komodo? I swear, that follow-up always throws me. There we go. Topped up on life sigils. Anything else fun here? Don't look like it. Okay. That puts us in reasonably good shape. Alright. Approaching very good shape. It's just terrain, I think. Yeah, okay. That's good, because I have no idea how I'd even try to get back up there. Okay. Okay. Oh, the good news is if I need that life sigil, I know where it is. Okay. We got health, and we can kill this bannerman. Okay. Didn't use the life sigil, we're all good. Okay. Got a drop there. Don't see anything else up here. Guess we take out whoever's over here. That could be one of the area bosses. Leader demons, rather. God, I want to double jump so bad. There we are. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there we are. Fucker. Come on. Well, shit. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Okay, it's two of the leader demons. Or one of the two leader demons, rather. Sorry. Poor phrasing on my part. Okay. Now, can I get back up there? Because, boy, it'd be nice to just snag that life sigil. But I don't think that it is designed in such a way that I can. Shame. Okay. Do believe that's all. Okay. Alright. Gold left. Alright. Okay. Guess you're next. Alright. Okay. Got some kind of secret down there. See if we can't find the secret first. Just in case I accidentally trigger something I can't get back out of. Codex page. For the title of this chapter. Alright, there we are. Okay.
You may now access the nearby stasis emitter.
And break it, presumably, given my general track record with these things. How I know how this functions is very funny. In the sense that I know that it functions and I want it not to. Break.
Vital signs rising.
Do I want the vital signs to rise? That seems like a questionable decision on the whole. Hey, Surratt, what's up? It looks like everything I can collect here. Did I take down the ship? No, I did not. Interesting. Come on, you son of a bitch. Come on, come on, come on. That was not a kill. It's a real shame, because I'm pretty sure I was getting close on the number of rounds I put into that demon. So the trick this time will be not losing the hell ship. Are there more? Probably. But I would prefer to just get this challenge done and dusted. In this case, I am choosing not to use the empowered rounds on the demon, lest I kill him too quickly and don't get the challenge completed. For really? That doesn't count. It's a fucking demon. What do you want? Okay. Well, fuck's sake. motherfucker. There we are. Jesus. Got that one closer than I would have liked. Okay. I haven't fucked with any weapon skins. I kinda dig Nightmare. And for the super shotgun, I also like Nightmare. Okay. Kind of a theme emerging. Okay. That being the case, where to? Looks like another landing zone down over here. The rest, I'm not certain about. Unless, of course, just straight down. Okay. Are there demons on the field, though? Because if there are, I'd like to shoot them with the auto turret. Because presently, I have 0 auto turret kills. Or 0 auto turret damage, rather. Okay, we got a ruby over here. Fine by me. How might one get in and see the ruby? Actually, no, I don't much care about seeing the ruby. I would like to take the ruby, however. Okay. Just swimming. Seems too simple, but, you know, always a chance. I do appreciate that the Doomslayer does not need to breathe. Simplifies things. Okay. Not in a way that I'm seeing. Interesting. I don't think I see a direct way in. Unless I'm just missing it. Never an option to be entirely disregarded. Okay. So whereabouts might I get in? Come on. Okay. Path down here. Yeah. Oh, exciting. That's our way to the ruby. Got it. Ow. Kind of figured that was a possibility. Ow. Okay, apparently those things fucking hurt. Noted. I will see if I can't find myself another life sigil. Oh hell, 2 of them actually. Never could go back for the other. Whatever, got my ruby. Okay. Last rune here. Well, what have we here? Heaven Splitter. Bolts of lightning. Lightning bolt impacts a target. Trigger lightning strike that stuns nearby enemies. Okay. Not opposed, though for the moment I will stick with this and then probably switch to Holy Swarm shortly after, but I'm also planning to upgrade them all, even though I already have the achievement for upgrading them all, which I certainly didn't do, but we take those. Okay, well, fuck. I feel like I can't sprint underwater, and I would like to be able to do that. There we go. I guess it's off to the left side then. Yep. Okay. Looks to me like that is all of the secrets thus far. Got more up on the right here. I suppose that's a life sigil, might be. There we are. Alright. Yeah, that works. Alright. God damn. I will be sad to lose that eruption, but the Holy Swarm is pretty cool. Excellent. Come again? You're new. Oh. No, he's not. Okay. He just disappeared. I thought that was a new kind of enemy that could teleport, not an old kind of enemy that was simply exiting because I took out the primary enemy in the area. Ow. twice. Alright. Upgrades available. Do believe we have everything we care about here. Regular shotgun says increased number of projectiles per shot. Cycler says killing a shock demon with the cycler builds charge based on the size of the demon. Huh. Of the two, believe that is the direction I will go. Hit demons with every pellet from combat shotgun shots. Okay. I don't want to spend money on that. I do want to spend money on this. Okay. And equip that. I will go ahead and... I don't much care about that. I think this is going to be the one I upgrade first. And need 175 more to finish that up. Do I have anything I want to spend the ruby upgrades on? Honestly, this has the potential to be fun. This... yeah, I don't know, maybe. Wait. Parrying a Hell Surge attack temporarily causes self-damage to heal me. Oh, I see. Okay. So, hitting myself with the rocket would actually heal me rather than hurting me. That's a super weird mechanic, but interesting for sure. Okay, got some more gold up here. Let's make sure we get that before I hit the button. Unless, of course, I need to hit the button to get it. Seems like a distinct possibility. Let's try it and find out. Pardon me. Okay, no, I do not want to do that, so let's go up and around, I suppose, and actually get the gold. There we go. Alright, Surat, up and away, etc. Anything else? I don't think so. I think we're good. Oh. Yeah, see? Told you there was probably another hell ship. On the other hand, this one gets away, I ain't much worried about it. Well, you know, actually it's worth gold, so I'll probably just reload the checkpoint if it gets away. Come on. There we are. Oh, would you look at that? They're trying to sell me viewers again. Banned. I do appreciate that Twitch is suspicious enough to not actually post that message in chat. It just lets me know, like, hey, this is probably a ban evader. I can just hit ban. Which doesn't matter, because they make basically infinite accounts to spam the same thing to streamers. Which presumably takes up some time, effort. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know a script's making all the accounts, but still, one would think... Okay, there's another landing zone down there, and I do not know how to get to it. Well, maybe this is it. Oh. Well, see, can't have that. Yeah, it's gonna bother me if I don't. Ah, shit. Okay, so I gotta get the other one too. That's alright. Got it once, I can get it again. Oh, unless I already got it, and it just counts that. That'd be most appreciated, actually. Oh, plus, of course, I just missed out on it. That's alright. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure if the hell ships are counted as far as the gold that's on the map. I hope that they're not, because frankly they're a pain in the ass. It's not a mechanic I particularly enjoy. Plenty of worse ones, mind, but still. Okay. I found a secret area. Huh. Like a whole secret area? Interesting. Okay. Okay, that was interesting. He appeared to be stuck in the level geometry. Okay. Huh. Be honest, I'm not sure which of those I took out that finished off the bunch. They're clearly expecting me to use rockets throughout here. Though also, I'm on normal, so it don't matter all that much. Weapon skin. And a wraith stone. Alright. Up we go. And out we go, evidently. Okay. Got another landing zone up above here. God damn. Okay. The map I praise pretty regularly in this game kinda sucks on this particular level. Okay. What am I looking at? How might one? Huh. Okay. Okay, so the ship's upside down, I see. Well, looks like I already landed there. Never mind then. Huh. I guess over here. I really do not know where they're anticipating that I hit demons with 250 rounds from the auto turret. There we go. Okay, tentacle. Shit. That's alright. Could have gone worse. Oh. Just the landing zone. Probably don't need to shoot at that. Probably also won't hurt it, but, you know. I'd say waste of ammo, but infinite ammo, so. Okay. We are out on a big open field. Headed down, evidently. Fine by me. Come on. One down. Alright. They say that's effective. There's a cyber demon up there, over. Poses a potential problem. Yep. Interesting, so I can turn. Come on. Alright, arm down. There we go. Come on. Okay. I mean, I picked up another Wraith Stone. Do I want to buy anything? Oh, shit. What was that? Yeah, pin cushion. That's what I've been using the whole time. Yes, overload. Okay. Should actually switch over to the standard shotgun. Just because I've got the Master Challenge to do. Not that it matters much, but just kind of feel like doing it. Alright, forward and down, looks like. And I will take another life sigil, thank you very much. Anything else? We got a ruby up this way. Okay. That'll do. On up. Oh, good. Well, shit. Oh, really? Those just respawn. Phenomenal. Starting to think I'm gonna need that life sigil I picked up. There we go. Come on. Because you're fucked as soon as you hit me. Okay. We got there. I will take that. Thank you very much. What was that about a ruby the size of a tangerine that Michael Caine was saying? Alright. Okay. Let's, before we do anything permanent, go check our corners. See? Gold. Anything else I should note? Something central, anyway. Okay, let's get a check on it too. Got it. Okay, that was just a combat arena that now has a check on it. God, I keep trying to interact with the melee button.
It's awake, but it can't free itself.
Presumably that's up to me. Okay.
Excessive ordnance is now required.
Excessive
The Makers
ordnance.
say there is a powerful weapon here that can release the creature. We're marking it on your map now.
Fucking mat right in my face. Okay. Do you count as a demon? Now, I still... 250 auto turret rounds. So far, 0. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay. 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 Got a man cannon there. Thing down here. Death, probably. Seems like a fair bet. Okay, so that's the way forward. This is the way to the toy. What'd I get? Revenant. Nice. And on back up. There we are. Anything else before I move forward? If there is, I ain't seeing it. There we go. Okay. Bring it on. Okay. Looks clear. Down we go. Get destroyed. Yeah, okay, I gotta say the Holy Swarm thing, kinda digging it. Yep. Come on. Okay, there's the other leader. Come on. Okay, Komodo Demon injured, but certainly not down. Strike that, reverse it. That will do. Thank you very much. Whew. Okay. Let's Still haven't hit demons with 250 auto turret rounds, but that is 2 of our 3 challenges complete. Damn, I'm actually doing pretty well on that one. I'm gonna need to, like, pause the stream to kill this gnat in the air. It just keeps flying right in front of my eye. Starting to piss me off a little bit. I can coexist peacefully with gnats. They just have to not be, like, directly in my fucking face. They don't bite or anything, like... It's not like a mosquito where I'm gonna probably take the time to hunt the fucker down. Okay, anything else? Does not appear to be. Alright, bring it on. Oh, yeah? Oh, shit. Ballistic Force Crossbow, the BFC. Okay. Can I keep it? Fuck yes. Oh, yes. Shield is unavailable while you have the BFC equipped. Understandable. It seems largish. I love how much ammo they've left around for this thing, as though you were gonna need it. Well, shit. Okay. Now to go get Nyarlathotep out of solitary. Oh boy. Oh yeah, go wake up the old ones. That's a good idea.
What happens if this creature doesn't want to leave? We have no choice.
Okay. Do believe it's everything before the trigger point here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is something we want to wake. Come on, man, I've played Bloodborne. I know how this goes. I'm also vaguely familiar with the works of, oh, Jesus, the fuck was that? Oh, the old one. Sure, that tracks. What was I saying? Oh, vaguely familiar with the works of H.P. Lovecraft. Unfortunately, I'm also familiar with his incredible, even for the time, amount of racism. Dude was incredibly racist by his own day's standards. Fortunately, I never have to shell out any money to him to support things like Cthulhu Mythos and stuff. Because, you know, dead, and also public domain. Okay, can I... That'll do. Yeah? How do we want to play this? Well, fuck. He wins. Best 2 out of 3. Okay. Okay, anything else? Don't look like it. Do we have, how we doing on resources? We're getting close. I really am hoping that one ship that got away from me did not count, because... God, that would be annoying, because I tried to reload the checkpoint and it just didn't fucking work. Okay... There we go. We're missing 16 gold. Which, unless the ships give that very specific number, my inclination is that no, in fact, the ships do not count. Well, fuck. That may actually have been bad. Huh. Oh, hey. Okay. Yeah, one more. 2 more. I see. Oh no, like 6 more. Got it. See, again, the gnat is like 2 inches from my eyes. It's just fucking annoying. Okay. We done? Okay. We'll actually go down there, just because I'm curious where the portal leads. Okay. Back over here. Well, oh, I see. I have figured it out. Do need to put together some Doom Eternal highlights videos. Or, I'm sorry, not Doom Eternal, Doom of the Dark Ages. Could replay Doom Eternal on the channel, I suppose, but if this is a month late, that is far beyond. What was Doom Eternal, 2020? Yeah, because it was like the same month as Animal Crossing. Or no, it was the same day as Animal Crossing New Horizons, because all of the memes. We all needed those memes in early 2020. I think that was also like a couple months after, or like a month and a half after Resident Evil 3 remake released. I will say, bad adaptation, but pretty good game. Like, way too short for the asking price, but the game itself was pretty good. Okay, was there anything else? Just checking, don't see it. But I am missing at least one Wraithstone, some gold, and a secret, which means there may have been a secret landing pad I never found. It's a distinct possibility. Hope it's not the case, but could have happened. Yeah, I am definitely a fan of the Holy Swarm thing. Okay. Oh. Really not a fan of those area denial attacks. Nothing else here. Yeah, I am thinking I missed something. Which is a distinct shame. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, well, we got some gold over here, so maybe not. That's 10, I'm missing 6. Oh no, no I'm not. That's everything. Guess I got some. But I am missing a Wraithstone, a secret, and that's all. Like a collectible, but I assume the collectible is the secret. So, that being the case... really hoping it's on the way. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a good time. I gotta tell ya, every part of this seems bad. Okay. Oh good, he's turning to face me. That's what I wanted. Is this where I multi-class from Barbarian into Warlock? Oh. I do believe everything but the Wraithstone. Did I miss the Wraithstone? Maybe, maybe not. Hoping not.
The final safety switch is ahead. Ready for
Good.
release.
Turn it off.
Entity.
Once through the rift, you should pick up the Creed signal. When you find them, the Makers will guide you to an exit.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of trust for the Makers. Okay. Do we have a goddamn Wraithstone? Please. The answer continues to seem to be no, despite my best efforts. Where did I miss it? I'd rather not fight Cthulhu. Okay, great, but what now? Goddamn, 99% complete. I missed a Wraithstone. Well, that's two I got 99% on now. Time for some water. Master Blaster seems broken to me, by the way. So, what the fuck was it? Auto turret rounds. Damage demons with 250 auto turret rounds. I did that. And it didn't count, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's a glitch, or... Actually, you know what? I bet the internet knows. Just a moment. yeah. Well, I got what the challenge was. Oh, I got Heart Harvester, that's fine. Master Blaster, okay. Sure that you have the Auto Turret Shield Rune. Oh! Okay. Not the Auto Turret on the fucking... Okay. Well, you know what? Honestly, that's fine, because I missed the other thing, too. I gotta go back anyway. I just have the wrong Shield Rune equipped. Got it. Okay. That one's on me, because I fundamentally did not understand what that was asking me to do. Okay, not bugged. That's fine. I will presumably do that off stream. I don't feel a need to go back and do that for an audience. Chapter 15. See, that's what I'm talking about earlier, where it just didn't it wasn't giving me the numbers, but now it does. Alright. That last one took over an hour and a half. Shit.
Oxygen levels depleting.
Oh, fuck yourself. There are no oxygen levels.
Creed Maker. Signal lost. Commander Thera. Signal detected.
Okay, that's good. I prefer her. Oh, I'm just getting led here. This is... I can look, but I can't steer. Okay, there we go. No map data. Sweet. 10 secrets, 182 gold, 2 rubies, 1 wraithstone, and 2 permanent upgrades. All of that seems cool. But if you give me a map, though, because those are helpful. Oh yeah, this place seems safe and healthy to be in. Okay, now we got a map. Life is, well, I wouldn't call it good. Life is marginally improved. Let's see, we got another one of them, got some gold. How's about... we do the last upgrade on that, and then start upgrading the auto turret, to be perfectly honest. Oh, well, sure. I'm a little shy. To be perfectly honest, I don't know how much I'm going to use it besides to complete challenges, but those things are fine. But we will leave what I've got equipped. Okay, challenges this go-round. Heads up, parry cacodemons. Oh, cool, I didn't know they were going to be in this. Stun 8 or more demons with a single Heaven Splitter Storm. 3 times. Heaven Splitter Storm. Yes, okay. So we switch to that. And we're aiming for 8 or more demons? Damn. Okay. Presumably there will be a third challenge added some point this go-round. Let's see, we do have a Wraithstone up there. Do have what looks like a way in over there. We may have something else, I don't know. Obviously I'd like to get in there, but currently does not seem feasible. Is there a fight over here? Feels like there is. But I'm not seeing it if there is. Huh. Not seeing if that's the case. Oh, this is a... Got it. New dimension, new mode of transport. That seems fair. Okay, life sigil there. No current way to access. That appears to be death. That's the way across. What's the way down over here? Okay. Well, I found everything at least. Nothing down the side there. Now this is starting to feel a little more Doom Eternal. Oh boy. Barrel stuffer, there we are. Okay, switch to the cycler. There we are. Okay. Jesus. I think we got him. Okay. Anything else before we continue? Don't look like it. Okay. Certain gates in the Cosmic Realm are locked with cosmic eyes. To open these eyes, align the frame with the cosmic eye and shatter the frame with your shield saw. Okay. It's oh. Okay. Line it up, crack the door. Cool. That's interesting. I hadn't realized those little floating heads are not just max armor, they're max health too. Okay, no turning back, but I think that we have gotten everything we can thus far. We're clearly going to circle back to the main area. Did we just shift gravities? Weird. Okay. Anything I can do here? Okay, I see. Yes. Okay. Gotta tell ya. Okay. 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 Got codex page and some gold. If I don't miss. Twice. Shit. Ah, got it. Okay. That's locked. Can I get at it from this angle? Yes, I can. City of Raoul. I'm still not going to read that, but I appreciate the effort. Can I get down there? I don't believe I can, but may as well check. Not yet, at the very least. Okay, yep. I dig this. This is cosmic trippy. So, how am I doing on this challenge? 93 is actually not bad for how recently I started it, rather. Okay, combat. Oh, I see. I believe I've found my last melee weapon. I was wondering when that was going to come around. Delivers massive damage to target nearby enemies. Maximum of single charge will refill your guns and ammo capacity on hit. Parrying Hell Surge attacks will accelerate the recharge time for the Dread Mace Strike. Longest recharge time between strikes of all your melee weapons. Picking up melee ammo will reduce the charge time. You can change your equipped melee weapon on the melee upgrades tab of the dossier. Okay. Torrent. Facecracker. Damage 25 demons with the Dread Mace. So, I assume that auto-equipped itself. Yes, it did. Bring it on. Come on, come on, come on. Getting there. Okay. What are we doing on the Dread? Nice. 12 of 25. Pretty good. God, that is the most overkill I think I've ever done in this game. Okay. I'm trying to go both up and down, which ordinarily might pose a problem, though in this particular realm I'm not confident. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I see. That's more like it. Okay, the whole concept of floating gold is a rather interesting one. Okay, pretty sure that was all of it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What precisely is the plan here? Okay. Not that. Okay, door's locked. Oh, I see. Maybe. No, that was the way in. Huh. Oh, actually, I do have something to check. Yeah, door's locked here, too. Huh. Okay. I am confused. Clear where I need to go. It is not clear to me how I get there. This is a secret area. Shouldn't be relevant to... Huh. Nothing in the center of the bottom there. Oh, okay. That's interesting. How might one line those two up? Understood it before, but that was a through sort of thing. Okay. Am I exceedingly foolish, or what? What is the catch? Okay. I am stumped. Understand the basics, but I would expect that eye being lined up. Hey, maybe it's this. Oh, unless it was... This may be far simpler than I was remembering. Nope. Worth a try. Okay, how then? Okay. I need a second. My brain is cooking. I can smell bacon. It's actually not what brain smells like when it gets cooked. You don't want to know how I know that. Some muscles that smell like pork. For the record, anyone freaking out, I used to be an EMT. Car fires are a thing. Well, fuck. How about I go back, see if I can't figure something else out? Cause right now I got nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Okay. That appears to be my way into that. But I also don't seem to be able to access it. Okay. Can I adjust where the pillar is? Can I alter anything useful? Okay. Oh. Fuck me. You know, that one's not going in the highlights video. It is a low light if ever I've produced one. Okay, come on. Ow. Sorry, I'm not talking. Love when my voice cracks like I'm 12 again. Real good way to make a man feel the 30 years of his age. Again, the mat, 2 inches from my eyes. Really just not helping here. Come on. Oh, shit. I will be taking that. Thank you very much. Apologize if I just hit the microphone. Trying to get the gnat. I'm not even sure I succeeded. I didn't hit the microphone. I hit the mic stand, but don't know if it came through on the mic. Okay, what other challenges do I have here? Alright. 6 more demons with that. Pericacademons. Oh, is that what those are? Are we calling those cacodemons now? Okay. Alright, fair enough. And then Torrent. I just need to do 1 more of those in a crowded room. Okay. Now, where were we? I'm thinking I may have missed out on that, but there's so much that well, probably a way to go back. It's fine.
Our covenant with the Dark Realm is sealed.
Okay.
Now, their strength is our own.
Can I? Not from there. Okay. Which means I need to get up there. Okay. But there is water above. Or, no, or a mirror. It appears to be mirroring my actions, though I can't see myself in the mirror. Good, perfect. How am I meant to do anything in this room? Because I saw how to do it when I walked in, but without the climbable thing, I don't have a really clear idea of what I'm doing here. Yeah. Okay, crack in the back, that doesn't actually help me. Or pitting, I suppose. Huh. Ah! See, there's always something. There we are. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, and off we go into the wild blue tunnel. Okay, that I can't come back from, so we have to be very careful to get everything here now. Ow. Ow, some more. Okay, I got a life sigil, though unfortunately no real value there. Could drop down, I suppose, but don't think that would help me any. No. Ow, a bunch. Okay. Okay. And activate. God, I am tired and I got no excuse. I actually slept alright. Okay. We're getting there. I'll take it. Aha. Yes, it felt too easy. That was not quite where I thought I was going to land, but it's fine. There's gold here. Do need to see if there are any cacodemons up there. Really my own fault for not checking the codex on that one. Okay, there's a cacodemon. Come on. Come on. Come on. One. Well, two. And then... Come on. Too early. Oh, okay. Hey, 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 hey. No, 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 no. We're playing the long range again. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're good. And then the Heaven Splitter Storm we'll try. That's fine. And the mace we will use over time. I guess up and out. Really hate that shit. Come on. Okay. Okay, how the hell do I get there? I guess from over there in the center, I suppose. How might one get down there if one wished to? Huh. Can I get up there? Not easily. Shit. Come on. Can I get an angle that will allow me to do that? Because I'd like to, but I'm not seeing a way to. Which doesn't mean it isn't possible, just means I'm not seeing it. Huh. Well, then again. Outside of my jumping range. Oh well. Currently, I suppose we ignore that. Hey, how's it going? Good to have you here. Nice. Alright. Wraithstone behind me, it looks like. Okay.
Activated.
That's going to be interesting. Is there anything I can get before I go? How was that locked up? Come on. Come on, take your shot. Take your shot. Well, shit. Guess not. Okay. Work side. No different than yesterday. To be honest, I was not quite as productive as I would have liked to have been last night. Ow. Alright. Have we successfully... No, we have not. Okay, inconvenient. I would like very much to intercept that green one. Shit. Okay, then again, maybe not. Fucking... Okay, I'm gonna just get myself killed repeatedly trying to do this. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on. And face her. Okay, so. That means that A, I can go back to the flail. And B, that's all the challenges, but certainly not all of the collectibles. Okay, how we doing? There. Okay. So there's a man cannon here. How might one activate said man cannon? Come on. There you are. Okay, come on. Well, shit. Definitely running out of space here. Okay, it works better if you don't fire it directly into the ground. Whew, okay. That looks like the way out. Can I get that man cannon up and running? Okay. Anything else? Is there anything? Let's see. Hand cannon here. Takes me up to where I got the Wraith Stone. Hand cannon there takes me up to the Ruby, but I don't see how to trigger it. Which is unfortunate. And I still can't get through here for the moment. Alright, and we got one more shield rune upgrade, and we are done. This I will take. Okay. So, one of the things is in there. I'm not clear on how to get to it. One of the things is over here, and I'm not clear how to get to it. Okay. So, that geometry doesn't actually fucking exist. Neat. Okay. Oh, what do we got? feel there sort of has to be a better answer, but at the moment I am not finding it. I don't believe that there's any reason to suspect that is gonna be a thing. How? How do you get the man cannon active? And how do you open the other door? But okay. Can I get at that from behind? What chapter? We are on chapter 15. Well, okay, if I can't get it from behind, I'm not sure how. I'm thinking we just leave the collectibles behind and move on, because anything else is just going to be slow. And I can go through with a collectible guide later if I really want to. %91 complete, that's just sad. Yeah, I know where that was too, I just couldn't find the armor essence. Alright, I'm gonna take a moment, sip some water. Or guzzle some water, haven't decided. Okay, chapter 16 of 22. Okay, challenges. We got destroy all the wolf statues in the swamps. Okay, got 5 of them. And 20 or more demons with a single big fucking crossbow shot. And we'll deal with that later. Oh, hell. Thanks, Mom. My mother just reminded me it's my cousin's birthday and I need to send out a happy birthday. Fortunately, he's 3 hours behind me, so it's only 5 o'clock where he's at. So I can still text him for a... I can wait till I'm done with my stream and then text him. Okay, that's a lot of hostiles. Works for me. Let's see. Got all manner of things, but only 5 secrets. This actually reads as a short, if combat heavy level. Okay, who's firing on me? I suspect a mancubus, though it could technically be the other thing. Okay, new question. Where is someone firing at me from? 'Cause I ain't a fan. Oh, actually, I don't need that anymore. I can switch back to the Holy Swarm, 'cause that is fun. Ow. That was rather impolite. Okay. Oh, hey. Sentinel Shrine, there we are. And we have nowhere near the gold that I would need to do the next upgrade I want to do, so we simply move along. Okay. There we are. Looking for that aux cable in the local stores? How'd it go? I have no idea what it is. Okay, well... you know... it's the nature of specializations. The average person often has no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Looks like combat over this way. Yeah, best of luck. Okay. What do we got? Oh, hey. Ow. Okay, that was marginally faster than I was anticipating. There we go. Okay, I don't think this will do it. No, definitely won't. Oh well. Ow. Okay. Come on. Okay. That's moving in a positive direction, at least. Oh boy. I will take that. Whew. Jesus. What am I missing? Oh, I gotta hit a button, I guess. Or poke an orb, apparently. It's basically a button, probably.
Relic acquired. One remaining.
Supposedly Baphomet. Oh, it was the Icon of Sin? I don't know.
Time of ascension is now. No longer
I remember it was in
shackled to a dying cosmos.
Doom 2016. I don't remember if it was in Doom Eternal. Oh, okay, this is where all of the wolves are. Or this is where you come once you got all the wolves. Okay, so I'm at 2 of 5. That's fine, I can find the others elsewhere. Well, apparently that was not it. It's fine. Just need to try again. Okay. Need to get that door open, which presumably allows me to open that door, which I'm sure is super easy. Creepiest boss? Interesting. I don't know that I've found any of the bosses in any of the Doom games particularly creepy. Very like 1980s album cover for a metal band, but... Okay. Anything else? Gold, apparently. Come again? That was impolite. Oh. Jesus. This is getting very Portal-esque. Okay. I think I know what just happened. Though, to state that I felt confident would be a lie. Okay. Creepy, because that's how you would imagine Satan. I mean, that's very much... So, there's actually an interesting discussion to be had about the differences between Baphomet and Satan, because they're entire... So Satan's sort of made up, fundamentally, in the sense that it's derived from a Greek word meaning adversary, and so in the translation from Aramaic to Greek, or Aramaic to Hebrew to Greek, the term adversary became interpreted as a single individual rather than a sort of collective. So it talks about Satanas as adversary, or El Satanas, the adversary. And the adversary I could buy being like a single individual, but otherwise it simply means adversary. And over the years, the church interpreted that to be a single individual, Satan. But by and large, Satan doesn't exist in the original text of the Bible. And it's just sort of a cultural phenomenon. Much in the same way that Lucifer didn't really mean anything until John Milton's Paradise Lost. So most of what we picture about Lucifer today is because John Milton wrote Paradise Lost. Which does cast Lucifer as a far more interesting character than he is in the Bible. So, you know, I understand why it stuck around. It is a better story. Won't deny that. But the conflation of, like, Satan, Beelzebub, Baphomet, who are all distinct and individual gods within the Bible, is, you believe it based on what religion tells you? I mean, hey, fair enough. If that's how you want to go, no problem. I just find studying the text to be interesting. Took a course in college that covered some of it. But, I mean, I was raised Catholic, so certainly it was treated as a singular individual from my religious upbringing. But once I got to taking the time to study the text itself, it just didn't bear it out in the same way. At least the original text. The English text, translated from the Greek, does sort of bear it out as a singular individual, but even then, only sort of. Alright. Single individual meaning he's made up? No. I'm not saying that he's made up in that sense. I'm saying that the word Satan, or El Satanas, means simply adversary. So when the Bible goes talking about the adversary, there is a reasonable claim that they're talking about a singular individual. But when it's talking about simply an adversary, there are a lot of places in which it wouldn't be reasonable necessarily to assume that it's like a singular person or creature. So for instance, in the Garden of Eden story, when it talks about the snake bringing the apple to Eve, or like tempting Eve into eating the apple, there is no textual connection to the term Satan. That was simply a later interpretation by the church to say that the snake was in fact Satan. And that, again, that Satan was a being at all. Interesting. Can a guy get some gold, please? Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's not the single individual aspect that means that he's made up, it's that the text was either poorly translated or badly interpreted to create the character of Satan effectively, which fundamentally was not present in the original text. There we go. Okay. I mean, it's one of the inherent problems with a document as old as the Bible. Like, A, the fact that it was compiled from, like, 8,000 other documents, means that there are certain inconsistencies that pop up now and again. But more to the point, the fact that, it's been translated from Aramaic to Hebrew to English, or from, you know, or Aramaic to Hebrew to Greek to English, and also from Greek into Spanish, Russian, Italian, etc., means basically that the trouble of translation is that you wind up, like, doing your best to make the words fit, to make the words fit the meaning, rather, but the inherent problem is that different words mean slightly different things across different languages, so the interpretations wind up varying wildly just because if you're translating it into multiple languages, it can't say the same thing, technically speaking. Like, you do your best, but sometimes it just doesn't quite fit. There we are. Just reminded you of the new Conjuring trailer. You know, those are not movies that I've put time into watching. I've heard some of them are good, I've heard some of them are not so good, but it's just one of those series that I've never gotten around to.
both relics acquired. Proceed to the central lift.
I could do that, or I could look around for the rest of the wolf statues, because I would like to get my hands on that. Oh, why I didn't get into The Conjuring in particular? I don't know. As a rule, I don't always go in for horror movies. I can do some. Not like I'm super tense, I just don't always enjoy the genre. There are some phenomenal ones out there. It Follows is fantastic. A Quiet Place, both parts 1 and 2 are fantastic, though I've not seen A Quiet Place Day 1 or whatever the, like, prequel one was. Alien and Aliens. Well, okay, Alien is a horror movie, Aliens is an action movie, but by and large, the Alien films. But, yeah, seem to be around religion. Oh, I mean, I was raised around it, but by the time those movies were okay, hang on. Here's the question. So, I left the church at 16, which was 14 years ago. So, when did the first Conjuring movie come out? Conjuring film franchise. Movies. Because, like, it might have come out by the time I was leaving, but... No, the very first Conjuring was in 2013, so it would have been 2 years after I left the church. Okay. The based on real stories thing, I will point out. I'm not saying that they didn't happen, for sure. I am saying that the people who wrote the books that claimed that they happened were in fact trying to sell books, and that I'm inherently distrustful of people with ulterior motives. But to answer your question, as far as, you know, religion and all that, I had been out of it by the time the first movie came out, and didn't really feel a need to go see a story that I knew I wouldn't believe was true either way. Exactly is still around that is leaving that area red. Huh. That's just fucking weird. Okay. Guess I'll go look at the codex page. Interesting. You believe the Warrens? Fair enough. I also don't tend to do haunting movies generally. Like, I'm much more okay with a monster movie for horror than haunting movies, just because I feel that, generally speaking, in haunting movies, like, literally anything can happen. Whereas, if you've got a story like A Quiet Place, you've got an established monster with established strengths who is very difficult to avoid for humans just trying to live, but can be avoided. But it's got rules that it has to play by, whereas haunting stories I don't find to be as compelling. Though, if you're looking for a good haunting movie, The Autopsy of Jane Doe with Brian Cox is actually very good. Not my usual flavor of horror movie, but I definitely enjoyed it. And I will not deny that it always helps to have Brian Cox in your movie. And also, supposedly, Succession, though I've not gotten around to watching that. Okay, what am I looking at? How does one get in there? Huh. Okay, can I do literally anything? Fall down a hole, find my way in, something. Okay, not looking like it. Think I'd like them? I mean, it's entirely possible. And that's the thing, right? Like, even if I don't believe the story, good filmmaking could make me like the movie. As one of my favorite, like, based on a true story movies is Cocaine Bear. Because it's this, like, hour-and-a-half romp of this bear going nuts and, like, killing people and doing a bunch of cocaine. And the only real part of that story was that they one time found a dead bear in the woods with a bunch of cocaine in its system because it had found some that a drug runner had dropped, ate some cocaine, and died. Which makes for a much less interesting movie than the one they put together. Huh. Damn. Can a guy get some gold, please? Where the shake is taken by Demon to Hell. Okay. There's something simple that I'm missing here. Seems exceedingly foolish for this to be a whole thing. It's like The Exorcist is a movie that's supposedly based on a true story, and it's like, okay, do I believe the story? No, but is the film really good? Yeah. Got no objection to admitting that. Battles the demon and soldiers using the book, yeah. I've seen clips, I just never felt the need to watch the movies. Could check them out, they're just not my general flavor of horror movie. Okay. I am missing something, and I don't know what it is. Or I'm possibly missing multiple things, but I'm missing at least one thing. It's not realistic, but it's cool. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's fine. I've seen a couple of the Fast and Furious movies. It doesn't have to be realistic to be cool. Some of the movies are like bad to watch alone, like Scary. Yeah, I've definitely heard they're pretty scary. I know the one back when I was in high school that scared everyone was the first Paranormal Activity. Which I didn't watch because, again, it's a haunting thing and I don't tend to go in for that. And then the one that predates even me is Blair Witch Project. Which, that was an interesting one, because it was supposedly found footage, and a lot of people genuinely believed that it was real, despite it being like a guerrilla marketing stunt in the early internet days. That said, it was a well-played guerrilla marketing stunt. They use real black magic. In what sense? Okay, I'm missing one wolf, and I don't know where it is. Obviously, or I would have gotten it already. Do I just die if I try this? Maybe. Okay, I already got the wolf down here. Damn it. Oh, to show in the movie as a scene? Gotcha. Okay. Where, though? What the fuck am I missing? It's something simple, I'm pretty sure of that. This is gonna kill me, which is fine. This doesn't actually cost me anything. Well, son of a bitch. Some type of jinns. Watched a movie in Kurdish. Well, that is the right part of the world for the origin of the genie myths. Okay, what am I missing here? This point is just starting to annoy me. Is there a wolf over here? Yes, there is. Okay. Well, got at least one of them. And whereabouts was the entrance to that? Came out when there's bombardment going on. Where you are, where the Kurds were. That's interesting. Something else here. Ride on those shells. Oh, the genies come out when there's bombardment going on. I gotcha. Sounds interesting. Okay. How might one... way it messes with the lady is very unsettling. Sounds like a good movie. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that is interesting. I'm thinking... Okay. That being the case... Okay. Just a little bit of thinking with portals. And 8 more gold, 1 more secret. Might not like the CGI. Well, you know, look. I was born in 95. I grew up with some pretty bad CGI in movies. I mean, hell, I remember one of the bad ones early on. Like, I was introduced to Star Wars in 1999. And the effects in those movies are really good because they're all done with practicals and minis. And then as Episode 1, like The Phantom Menace and The Clone Wars came out, it was very clear that George Lucas thought that CGI looked photorealistic when it definitely was not there yet. So that was one of those where we all collectively just went, this is not, like, it's impressive that computers can do this now, but it's definitely not photoreal. And according to some CGI artists I know, the first movie that probably qualified as, like, actual photoreal CGI was Spider-Man No Way Home. Or no, Spider-Man Far From Home, rather. The second of the Tom Holland Spider-Man films. Because there was a whole sequence with Mysterio that was entirely CGI, and you absolutely couldn't tell. Like, you could tell in the sense that it wasn't physically possible what was going on, but it looked real. Okay. I'm missing 8 gold. And 1 secret. I suspicion that it is just that I'm looking at, though I could be wrong, technically. Alright, now I gotta look. But yeah, I mean, bad CG is one of those things that I can often forgive just because, it's something where, like, it can be a budgetary restriction. Like, you can only do so good. Like, even Band of Brothers, on HBO is one of my absolute favorite series of all time. It's 10 episodes, came out in 2001. And it's phenomenal, front to back. But there are a few times that you get, like, a plane shot down or something, and the explosion, now we would call bad CGI, but was incredibly impressive at the time. Have I seen any of the Wreck movies? No, I don't think I have. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't think I know much or anything about them. Okay, come on. Okay. Codex location. Lock behind the door. Hurry just after using the Cosmic Eye. Drop from the ledge near the stairs. By the Codex. Follow path. Unless, of course, I'm looking at the wrong chapter. That is marginally less helpful. Spanish rework of the Quarantine movie. So, oh, the movie Quarantine. I gotcha. I remember there were a ton of people who went and watched the movie Pandemic. Oh, interesting. Zombies movie, but people turn into possessed ones instead of zombies. You know, the more you talk about it, the more I think I've heard of this. Like, I've heard it's good. It's just one of those movies that I would have to watch with subtitles. Which I don't object to. Some of my favorite foreign films are, like, really, really good. The Japanese movie Departures. The Japanese movie Godzilla -1, in fact, is really good. The French film Portrait of a Lady on Fire is incredible. It's a lot better than The Quarantine itself. Yeah, well, that was not fun. That was the moment we all realized that there was a reason that there's a montage at the beginning of the movie showing you how everything went to shit. Because that's not the interesting part of the movie. It is, in fact, really boring. Okay. I'm just looking for the codex, please. Well, shit. Sorry, I'm trying to skim this article just to find out how to get in, and it is being uncooperative. Oh yeah, I would definitely appreciate a link, that way I can look up, see if I've got any streaming services that have the movie on them. Cosmic Eye, a little swimming. Oh, that's fine. Oh my god. I'm just trying to do this quickly, and it's not working. Okay, I don't actually need the volume, I just need the visuals, thank you very much. Rec 2, okay. Okay. Okay, you know what? I can come back to this at another time. Because honestly, this cannot be interesting to watch.
The stars bleed, and the void calls.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Need to start from Rec 1 anyways. Yeah, I figured. No worries. Oh, there we go. If there is 3 gold between here and the end of the mission, then I will know that the only thing I missed was that door. How far am I from the chapter's boss? Logically, I should be at the end of this chapter, which will probably be the time that I wrap up today. Let's see, I'm pushing 4 hours. I'm at 3.5 currently. So, yeah, there should be a boss coming up here of some variety. I didn't get a third. Okay, no, I didn't. And bring it on. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. I love teleporting enemies, they're the best. Oh shit. What the hell was that? Who gave the enemies a 9th level meteor swarm? That's not cool. Actually, I don't know if that's meteor swarm. I would need to check to see if it's 20d6 bludgeoning and 20d6 fire damage. Oh shit. Oh boy. Come on. Come on, come on. And that appears to be end of the level. How the Doomslayer understands how any of this works is beyond me. Can't wait to see a zombie apocalypse if that's how it's gonna happen. You know, of all the apocalypses that could happen, I mean, zombies are, I don't know, I think the worst version of the zombie apocalypse is probably, the one in the Last of Us series, because it's a fungal infection, so it's literally impossible to make a vaccine or a cure for. Well, vaccine for sure, cure probably. And it wouldn't take all that much for cordyceps to evolve to actually do that to humans. We're just currently too hot for cordyceps to inhabit. Alright, chapter 17 I'm gonna hop into and then probably call it for the evening. Okay. But before I do, let's see what our challenges are. Find 3 underwater secrets, and then collect all rubies and wraith stones. Okay. Believe that will be all. Maybe soon it'll develop. Well, that's kind of the interesting thing, is the world is getting warmer, and the more it does that, the more chances. I mean, to be honest, it's not a very likely cause of, like, a zombie apocalypse. The more likely apocalypses that are going to kill us are all viral or bacterial. And we would have been much, much worse off had we not developed antibiotics back in the 20s. Because those can at least help with bacteria. We got nothing for viruses. Well, we got not much for viruses. But we can actually fight back against bacterial infections. That's like the Black Plague is still technically around. You still have people that come down with bubonic plague a few times a year. Like, yeah, like 8 people around the world. It doesn't happen much. But bubonic plague doesn't really matter anymore because we have antibiotics. Whereas viral pandemics like COVID are a much worse proposition. The real problem's going to be if we get something like COVID that's got a long incubation period, but is significantly more lethal. That would be the thing that would cause, like, an apocalypse. COVID was one that really sucked and millions of people died, but statistically it was like 0.5% of people who got it. It was not many in the early days. Which is still really bad, 0.5%. If you're in a country like mine of 330 million people, you're looking at over a million. I mean, we lost over 1 million, though that didn't need to happen. That had more to do with our leadership completely fucking ignoring it and ignoring all experts, and in fact, fighting against the experts. I voted against Trump, believe it or not. 3 times now, actually. I voted Hillary, then Biden, then Harris. But the real thing that's likely to take us out is another viral pandemic. The thing about the zombie apocalypse thing is it's actually more likely with a fungal infection, just because fungi are really good at lying to our brains. They can release chemicals that make us hallucinate, that sort of thing. But actual quote-unquote zombie behavior honestly happens far more on drugs than it does from illnesses. People on bath salts, people on PCP, you get some zombie-like behavior on occasion, but by and large, we don't have any illnesses currently that can infect humans that are likely to lead to a zombie apocalypse. Alright, it's been good talking to you, Nusrat. I'm going to call it for the night. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate anybody who's watched the VOD. Go ahead, sleep well. And I will be back on Wednesday. Hope to see you then.